Good morning, everyone. Today we're talking about chamomile, a companion plant that gets along with everyone and has a couple perks if you plant it with onions and broccoli. So let's take a walk through my garden. So here we have my chamomile plants that I've been growing since the fall. And I've got it interplanted with broccoli. And I really want to harvest this broccoli. I've just been waiting to make this video so I could harvest it after just to show you. So chamomile comes from the Greek words chame and melon, which means apple of the ground. And if you've ever smelled it, it is so incredible. It definitely smells like apples, but even better. And so it is an annual. It's grown all over the world, and people use it for tea. They use it for medicinal purposes. And from everything I've read, there is consensus, even in the scientific community, that chamomile improves the flavor of brassicas, especially like broccoli, and also improves the flavor of onions. And there doesn't really seem to be any harmful side effects to any plants that you plant it with. So it's kind of like a friendly plant that you can plant with anyone. So I did want to show you though, my broccoli that's planted right next to the chamomile is huge compared to some of my other broccoli. In fact, look at this one, it's kind of small. In fact, I think the middle one ended up shading out all the others. So next year I'm gonna plant chamomile in the middle and plant my broccoli around it. But anyways, it smells incredible. And then all you do is you can just pluck these little flowers off. Make this nice little popping sound. Oh my gosh, they smell incredible. And let me show you what it looks like dried. So here I have some dried chamomile. I dried these in my dehydrator without any heat on. I just laid them on the trays and let them dry. Sometimes I might turn on the lowest setting and maybe let it go for an hour just to get this little yellow bit, the middle of the flower, all dried. But anyways, they make a great tea. So you can grow chamomile in the summer if you want, but you might want to shade it since it doesn't like extreme heat, depending on where you live. Where I've grown it in my backyard is underneath my trees, and it liked the partial shade. It got morning sun, and it also does well in poor soil conditions. So you don't need to amend your soil. You don't need extra fertilizer. And the cool thing is that once you harvest all of your chamomile and it's done for the season, you can actually just chop it and use it for mulch. And it's called a bioaccumulator, meaning it actually pulls in phosphorus and potassium into its roots and into its plant leaves. And then when you chop and drop it, it will actually put those nutrients back into the soil. So it's an all-purpose plant. You can use it for tea. It likes every plant, but especially does well with onions and broccoli in terms of flavor. And as you saw, my broccoli that was next to the chamomile was also a lot bigger, but not scientifically proven. Just want to say that. Anyways, I hope you enjoy, and hey, grow your own tea. It's just that easy. So let's do a quick recap. Chamomile gets along with every plant, improves the flavor of broccoli, onion, mint, and basil. It's harvested between February and April. It's grown as an annual, deters mosquitoes, has shallow roots, and is used as a chop and drop living mulch.